Hi, Carl here for ProAV TV, and today I'm taking a look at these Fresnel lens lights from Lupo. They call them their Day LED range, and they have three different sizes: a 650, a 1000 and a 2000. Now these are named after the traditional tungsten lights which they aim to replace. I'm sure you're all familiar with using a 1K tungsten fixture, for example. Well, the Lupo 650 is about as bright as a 650 watt bulb, and the same can be said for the 1000 and the 2000, which directly compare to a 1K or a 2K respectively. So why would you use these over the traditional tungsten fixtures which have been around for years? The big thing is of course convenience. I mean, we all know that LEDs have several benefits. They don't get hot for a start. I mean, if you run a 2K tungsten light for a few minutes, you're going to burn your hands if you touch it without gloves. And sets that lit with them can get uncomfortably warm, especially for your poor talent in front of the lights. With these, you can have them on all day and they barely generate any heat at all. And they also consume a fraction of the power. The big Lupo 2000, for example, only consumes 220 watts. That's nearly a third of the power draw of the tungsten equivalent for the smaller 650 light. And they can even be run off batteries. Plus you have a dimmer built in and you're not limited to just one color temperature. There's bicolor versions for the 650 and the 1000, and you can also buy each of them in either tungsten 3200 Kelvin or daylight 5600 Kelvin. So, I mean, I think we can all agree that LED lights like these are far more convenient than tungstens. That's sort of a given. But the big question is, do they do the job just as well? So LED technology as a whole just isn't as color accurate as tungsten light is. It never will be. But modern LED lights do get very, very close. The daylight only versions of each of these Lupo lights perform very well, with TLCIs of 97 or 98. This measures how color accurate the lights are in a score out of 100, and the only light sources to actually get 100 are tungsten bulbs and the sun. So a score of 97 or 98 is very impressive. This does go down a little bit with the bicolor versions. These are the scores for the bicolor Lupo 1000, and it gets 88 or 89. Still good, but if color is really important to you, I definitely recommend going for the single temperature options. The bicolor lights are also nearly half the brightness, so you definitely do have to compromise a little for that convenience of having bicolor. The overall build quality on all of these lights seems very strong. They've got a very simple design, and the casing of the light is made from carbon fiber reinforced polymer, which seems really sturdy and built to last. One thing I'm not hugely keen on though is the button placement here. Being on the side while the focus dial is on the back means you can't see both clearly at the same time. And if they're up on a ceiling rig and you're standing on a ladder to adjust the lights, you're normally positioned sort of behind the light like I am now, and then you can see where you're directing and pointing it. If you're behind the light, you'll have to sort of awkwardly reach around the side to see the screen and the buttons, which could be really awkward if you're up a ladder. And then if you're using them on a floor stand like this, when it's level, this yoke gets in the way and you can't quite get to the buttons. When you're tilted, it works fine either up or down, but when the light is horizontal, it gets in the way. It's a small thing, but it does make a difference. Apart from that, these are great lights. They're really well designed and they're built to last for years. They're very bright, very color accurate, and very controllable. And control is a huge reason to use Fresnel lights like this. This whole piece to camera has been lit by these three lights you see behind me here in shot. The big 2000 is bouncing into a large reflector as my key light. This one over my shoulder is going into a smaller reflector that's my fill light. And this one here is just lighting up the cabinet behind me. Having powerful lights that are focusable and controllable really do help you craft the look that you want. These Lupo Day LED lights are a true modern replacement for the tungsten fixtures that we're all so used to. But what do you guys think of them? Can they handle the work that you do? Let me know in the comment section, and if you'd like to buy any of them, the links to our site are of course down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.